Administration is also full steam ahead with plans to slash the size of the U.S. federal government. Thousands of government workers are out of a job today, most of which are probationary workers who have typically been employed for less than a year. More than 200,000 workers fall into that category. CNN's Renee Marsh has more.
Labor unions representing federal employees are still trying to get their hands around the full scope and scale of the Trump administration's government-wide firings. But so far we know more than 1,000 were fired from Veterans Affairs. Trump's VA Secretary Doug Collins said it would save the agency $98 million a year. 2,000 were dismissed at the Energy Department, nearly 1,300 at the Centers for Disease Control, 2,200 at the Interior Department, and 3,400 at the Forest Service. And that's an agency that manages the nation's public forests and grasslands to reduce the risk of catastrophic wildfires. Now, Trump has talked a lot about clearing forest floors to combat wildfires. And while the firefighting unit of the Forest Service was not laid off, employees with desk jobs and those who clear trails were. And at a time when wildfires have become more frequent and intense, those employees often serve as reserve crews that the agency can tap into when they need more manpower. One Forest Service source tells me now they may likely have to rely on backup from private contractors, which comes at a much higher cost. And at the VA, one of the employees fired worked at a vet center. That's a community-based clinic that helps vets seeking mental health care. And at the Department of Energy, hundreds of staffers at the National Nuclear Security Administration, the agency tasked with managing the nation's nuclear stockpile, were also dismissed. But the agency made an about-face and began rescinding terminations after senators expressed concerns about the critical nature of these employees and the impact on national security.